Hallo and welcome to Mike's Organic Cafe. Today we're making Dutch almond paste filled pastry logs known as basket stuff using organic ingredients. Use it for Christmas if you want to introduce something new to your table of tasty, nutritious organic food. Ingredients for the almond paste: 1.5 cups whole blanched almonds, 1.5 cups monk fruit icing sugar, and 1 large lightly beaten egg white. Puff pastry sheets, thawing from the freezer or make a fresh batch. 1 large egg beaten. 2 tablespoons apricot jam, I have homemade, which I made in another video, you can check it out. Monk fruit icing sugar to garnish, simple. Make the almond paste first. Step 1. Grab a food processor with a steel blade. Add 1.5 cups whole blanched almonds. If you have raw almonds, all you do is pour hot water over them for a minute, then drain them and pour cold water on them for another minute. Drain the water again and they're blanched and should be easy to peel. Otherwise you can buy a kilo of blanched almonds from the organic shop for $10 more. I prefer saving that $10 for something else, I don't know about you. Step 2. When the almonds are finely ground, stop, then add 1.5 cups monk fruit icing sugar and pulse until it's mixed with the almonds. Then add 1 large lightly beaten egg white and pulse until it becomes an almond paste. You can add a splash of almond extract too if you desire. I added butterscotch extract I found in the organic shop. Step 3. Pour the contents of the food processor onto the center of a cling wrap. Then squish it firmly together and roll it like a log and refrigerate it for a bit while we cut the pastry. Now we can put everything together. If you have puff pastry pre-made in the freezer, take it out to thaw. It shouldn't take long, or if it's still frozen, it might be easy to cut. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 450 Fahrenheit or 225 Celsius. Then grab the puff pastry and cut the sheets into strips long ways. I made mine too thin. Do them at least 10 centimeters wide and 30 centimeters long. If you have the pastry left over from the cut, just make mini ones. The almond paste is easy to reshape. You just got to be gentle with it. Step 2. Grab the almond paste from the fridge and roll it into a log 3 centimeters shorter lengthways than the pastry. Be gentle, it falls apart quick. I think if I added a tablespoon of baking syrup, it would have held together better. Note for next time. Mine fell apart, but I found it's easier to work with a small amount at a time. Step 3. Wet the edges of the pastry with a pastry brush dipped in water. Then try to roll the pastry best you can, or make the logs smaller, they're going to be cut in the end anyways. I don't understand why they have to make the recipe so difficult. If you work with smaller portions, it's easy on everybody. Annoying. Step 4. Before you brush with the egg wash, place them on the baking tray with baking paper, then get as much egg wash as you can on the top and sides. Step 5. Bake for 20 minutes or until the pastry turns golden brown. Remove from the oven to cool on the bench top. Step 6. I'll do one log with jam and the other without. The apricot jam hardens when it's in the fridge, but let it sit at room temp for a bit, it'll soften enough to spread. Brush the pastry logs with the apricot jam, then dust with monk fruit icing sugar. The jam absorbs the sugar. Personally, I don't like jam, so I'll do the other without. Just sprinkle with the monk fruit, then cut them into smaller portions and enjoy. Now they look Christmassy. Slice, serve and enjoy with freshly brewed coffee on Christmas morning. Be seeing you.